everybody. Oh my gosh. So, I don't even know where to begin. I actually just got back from church. And my heart's pounding right now. I'm scared to death because I know what I'm about to say is going to just bring me to tears. First, let me just say, this is so scary, and I don't think people really realize, for me at least, and I don't know why it's scary for me, because I'm such a people person. I love to talk to everybody. Hey guys that are joining. I love to talk to everybody. And if I'm not talking to everybody, I feel bad. I am literally a social butterfly. But I'm going to try not to cry. So as some of you may know, I went to Limelight Palooza, my makeup company's convention. And it's not just makeup, it's skincare too. And it's a whole lot more than that. And I totally realized that over the past few days. I'm almost at a loss for words, because everything that I have just experienced is just so much more than what I could ever express. I mean, what I have to say is really not even gonna, it's not even going to really make an impact on you. You would have had to been there to experience it, just to say that at the least. This is not your normal makeup tutorial that I usually do, and in fact today I was like, I'm just gonna take a break from makeup. I honestly was so tired when I woke up this morning. We got back so late. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave. Oh, here it comes. I'm sorry. It was like, there are people that I didn't even know. People that I had just friended on Facebook. We had hardly talked. We have maybe like commented on each other's things here and there. And they were like, everybody was so welcoming and friendly. It really felt like a family. You know, like one person said it was like a family reunion. It really was like that. It's like, you know, you see those people on social media and you follow them because they inspire you and they push you to keep going. And they were right in front of me, and and everybody was so beautiful, of course. And but for me, it brought me back to, I'm really trying not to cry. It really brought me back to when I was a kid. And I went to Camp Weewa. It's silly, but when I feel something, it's silly, and hopefully nobody calls me in the middle of this, or whatever, but when I was at camp, I really did, Jessica. When I was at camp, when I was a kid, I formed a lot of bonds and great friendships. And I don't know if any of you have ever been to camp, summer camp or whatever, but you know, you may not, I haven't seen those people since camp, but you will never forget the friendships and the the bond that you made, and I'll never ever forget that. Just from the people that were doing the same things I was doing. And then you have the CEOs. And I know I've cried on camera about the CEOs already before. And I haven't posted pictures, all the pictures that I took while I was there, but they literally, they were mingling with everybody. They were talking to people. Last night we had a cocktail party. It was just kind of like our last chance to mingle and talk to everyone and that we didn't get to talk to, and what a great way to end an amazing experience. I got to meet the owner of the Alcone company. It was like talking to my grandpa. It's like talking to a grandparent. And he said he loved me. He kissed me on the cheek. Michelle. Oh my gosh, I'm so emotional, Haley. I had to hold back the tears all weekend because I didn't want to look like that girl. But just the stuff that they were saying, they were crying on stage. They were so appreciative of us and humble and kind, and they spoke about being humble and kind, and they spoke about balance and the importance of family. So it was not just your normal convention. I've never been to a convention, so I really don't have anything to compare it to, but I've been watching people, or I've asked a few people, what was your convention like? Have you ever gone to another convention? And I just wanted to know, like, if they've seen the difference compared to that convention compared to this one, because I didn't have anything to compare it to, and it was just like a family, and it's a family-owned business, and they haven't openly said this, but they're faith-based. One of the CEOs, one of the founders, Madison, she was wearing a cross like this, and it was glowing, and it was her grandmother's. I think there was not a dry eye in the room when she was talking about it, about how she felt like her grandma was really there with her. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. This is what's gonna make me keep going. Sorry. Service was interrupted for a minute. But anywho, so it was amazing. There's no words I could tell you to get that across so you could understand, what I experienced. I took a lot of great notes. And I can read off this list of things and tell you how amazing the products are, which still blow my mind. And I'm sure one of these days I will, gather myself and I will speak fluently and without crying and all this crazy emotion running through my mind. But it was an amazing experience. There's just no other words. There's no other words. But then today I go to church this morning, and this is why I don't believe things just happen. I don't believe in coincidence. As much as I don't know, as much as this world may want you to believe that, I just don't believe that. Anywho, so I'll read you what I wrote notes from my church today. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Your destiny in life is chosen by God, but it's up to you to fulfill it. Feeling afraid is okay, but acting afraid is not. Oh, here's another one. There's a good one on here. Don't give excessive attention to the past because it'll hurt your future. We are our biggest enemy. Sometimes the things that hurt us are used to grow us. There is an expiration date to your season. Stop listening to yourself, which means your fear or your doubt, and start talking to yourself with encouragement. And I just have to say that those are the same things that were said to us all at convention. Those were basically the same things that were said to us. And I don't think that's a coincidence. I just don't. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. And I almost didn't go to church this morning because I was like, I'm exhausted. My body is literally tired. And I should be in that bed next to me, sleeping while my son's asleep. But I just had to share this, and the reason why is because so many girls on my team, they share their story without fear, or at least they fake it really well. And it motivates me to do that. So I know I'm pausing a whole lot, and I know my voice is shaky and I'm shaking, but I just, if you've been watching me or you're doing this with me, I encourage you, be there next year. I mean, this is once in a lifetime. For me, that's just what I feel. I feel like I went to camp and came back a better person. That's how I was when I was a kid. I went to camp and I came back better. And I came back with new friendships and new bonds, and I don't even know if I'll see those people again, but they made a lasting impression on me. And the same goes for this convention that I just went to. I'm floored by the amount of support on my team, and then on other teams, people who I'd never even met. We just said hi to each other. We greet each other with a smile and open arms and hugs, and it's funny, people remembered me as the crying girl. So that was kind of comical. Even my CEO, Michelle, she remembered me and how I was sobbing on camera. Everybody was just so loving and supporting, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait for next year. But I want other people to experience what I experienced. I really, really, truly do. I want to have a team of people like my upline does, and I want to be able to inspire the people, next to me, behind me, in front of me. I would never say below me, because nobody is below anybody. But I want to be that. I want to be that person for other people because it's made such an impact on me. So, oh, thanks, Candace. I will miss my glam fam and all our crazy conversations. And all the beauty mavens and every single person that I interacted with while I was there. But you will see me next year. And I will be shining bright with my own team. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just truly inspired. And I'm sorry, Tammy. I'm just a mess. I was dreading doing this. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I was gonna have a panic attack before I even pressed the go live button. Cause this scares me to death. I can talk to people all day long that I don't know, but being in front of a camera, you know, on the internet where anybody can watch this just scares me to death. So, but I'm ignoring my fear. I'm ignoring that voice in my head. And I'm just going to talk encouragement to myself and stop listening to the fear in the back of my head. Just like, you know, I can't remember her name for the life of me. Oh, Amy Johnson. Dr. Amy Johnson spoke about, got it on my notes. I'm glad I wrote it down. Just like Dr. Amy Johnson spoke about, and just like my church spoke about with Pastor Ron. So, I don't know. I mean, it may just be makeup to some people. It may just be skincare to some people. But to me, it's so much more. And, you know, until you join me in this crazy, wonderful adventure, you know, you'll never understand. No words that I say could ever convince you that this really is an amazing opportunity. Although we are ground floor. I will say that. I don't know. It's just, you know, but it's more than just making money. It's more than just amazing skincare and makeup and all that craziness and amazingness. It's a family. And I will never forget that experience. So, anywho, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it took me so long to do this. I was seriously terrified, but I got my package in the mail, and I was hoping it would come before I went on my trip, but I'm gonna go clean my brushes now. I might make another video later today. And then I've been using Olivia's Mask of Zen because I'm breaking out like crazy. So, and this has really been helping over the weekend as a spot treatment. So, I need to take a nap and I just need to calm down and relax because I cannot handle crying anymore. I've been crying all weekend. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching from the bottom of my heart. And, I don't know. I'm so blessed, so thankful, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.